Welcome to Midnight Signal AI. It's April 14th, 2026, and we're back with a packed roundup of the day's biggest stories in artificial intelligence. Today, Meta unveils an AI-powered Mark Zuckerberg to talk to staff. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman faces a firebomb attack at his home in San Francisco. A $4,370 humanoid robot lands on AliExpress, and Elon Musk finds a surprising semiconductor partner. Let's get right into it. Our lead story comes from Mediaweek, the American Bazaar, Kursiv Media, and Social Media Today. Meta has developed an AI-powered version, or some say a digital clone, of Mark Zuckerberg for internal employee interactions. This AI Zuckerberg is designed to answer staff questions and provide guidance, apparently modeled closely on the real CEO's communication style.
That's wild, but honestly not shocking given Meta's recent push into generative AI. What stands out to me is the idea of using a CEO's digital replica for staff engagement. On one hand, it could make leadership more accessible, but on the other, it raises huge questions about authenticity and the blurring lines between genuine and simulated authority.
Exactly. The reporting suggests this isn't just a chatbot with general answers. It's tailored to reflect Zuckerberg's tone, priorities, and even decision-making style. For a company of Meta's size, that could mean thousands of employees are interacting with a virtual CEO on a daily basis. There's potential for efficiency, but it also risks employees feeling like they're getting managed by an algorithm rather than a human.
And from a tech ethics standpoint, it's a slippery slope. If companies can deploy convincing AI versions of their leaders, will staff, or even the public, always know who's real and who's not? There's a transparency challenge here that Meta will have to address, especially as more organizations look to follow suit.
Absolutely. It's one of those moments where the future of work meets the future of identity, and the implications are just starting to play out. Switching gears, a disturbing story that's dominated AI news. Multiple sources, including The Washington Post, CBS News, AP News, KABB, WAOI, Houston Chronicle, and San Francisco Chronicle, report that a man has been charged with attempted murder after allegedly throwing a Molotov cocktail at OpenAI CEO Sam Altman's home in San Francisco.
That's a shocking escalation, and it's rattled the tech world. According to the reports, the suspect, Daniel Moreno-Gama, was arrested with what federal authorities describe as an anti-AI manifesto. It's a stark reminder that the AI debate isn't just academic. There are real-world tensions, and in rare cases like this, violence.
The incident has already sparked renewed conversations about the security risks facing high-profile AI leaders. It also reflects a broader societal anxiety about the impact of AI, particularly as the technology becomes more influential and controversial. We've seen protests and online activism before, but this level of personal targeting is unusual and deeply concerning.
Definitely. And it's not just about one individual. This kind of incident could have chilling effects on how openly tech leaders engage with the public or even their own staff. It's a moment for the whole field to reflect on safety, transparency, and how to address public fears constructively rather than letting them spiral into violence.
On a related note, Wired reports that you'll soon be able to buy a humanoid robot for just $4,370 on AliExpress. Chinese robotics company Unitree is bringing its R1 humanoid to international markets, boasting some impressive aerobatic capabilities at an entry-level price point.
That's a staggering price drop for a humanoid robot, even if its build is entry-level. The real question is, what will buyers actually do with these robots? The use cases for home or small business remain pretty fuzzy. Still, democratizing access to robotics could drive a wave of experimentation. Maybe we'll see new applications emerge that weren't feasible when these machines cost six figures.
Right, and Unitree's move could put pressure on other robotics companies to lower costs or offer more functionality to stay competitive. We're probably at the start of a new phase where consumer-grade robots become a real market, not just a curiosity. Speaking of big moves in hardware, Bloomberg reports that Elon Musk has found a partner in Intel for his ambitious chip-making plans. Musk has been vocal about the need for more advanced AI chips to power projects at xAI, Tesla, and beyond, and now Intel is stepping in to help make that a reality.
That's a huge development. Intel has been working to reassert itself in the AI chip race, and Musk brings both capital and high-profile use cases. This partnership could accelerate domestic chip production in the US, which is a major priority for both business and national security reasons. It's also a signal that the AI hardware arms race is only getting hotter.
Totally. If successful, this collaboration could reshape the supply chain for AI infrastructure, possibly reducing reliance on overseas manufacturers and giving Elon Musk's ventures a key edge. Returning briefly to the Meta AI Zuckerberg story, coverage from Kursiv Media and Social Media Today highlights that this isn't Meta's first foray into AI-powered avatars. Zuckerberg has previously talked about the idea of AI human clones. Now we're seeing it implemented at scale internally.
It's fascinating to watch the evolution from experimental avatars to active operational tools inside a major tech company. It's not hard to imagine a future where these AI clones handle not just Q&A, but also strategic decision support, performance reviews, or even public-facing communications. The question is how far companies and their employees are willing to accept digital stand-ins for real people.
And that acceptance will depend a lot on transparency and results. If the AI Zuckerberg improves workflow and supports staff, it could be a model for other firms. But if it alienates employees or makes decisions they don't trust, it could backfire fast. One last note on the OpenAI story. Outlets like JizChina.com are reporting that there were actually 2 attacks near Sam Altman's home in a 48-hour span, though one detail complicates the narrative. Authorities are still piecing together the full timeline. It underscores how tense the climate around AI leadership has become, and how important it is for both companies and the public to take concerns seriously without resorting to threats or violence.
Agreed. The more AI shapes our lives, the more we need open dialogue and robust protections, not just for leaders, but for everyone impacted by these technologies. It's a reminder that progress brings responsibility.
That wraps up today's top AI headlines. Meta's digital CEO, OpenAI's security scare, consumer humanoids, and Musk's hardware ambitions. There's a lot to keep an eye on as the AI landscape keeps shifting.
Thanks for listening and thinking through these stories with us. We'll be back tomorrow with more analysis and all the news you need to stay on top of AI.
Stay curious, stay informed. See you tomorrow.